Back with our weekly Wednesday 10 Minutes with the Bearcat series. We've got the seniors with us today, all 6 members of the class of 2018. We'll take you through things that are different now that they're seniors compared to their freshman year. They'll talk about some of the games they definitely want crowd participation at for the coming season, and also some funny stories about their first beginnings of meeting each other, both on campus and at summer hoop camp with Pro Hoop Camp. 10 Minutes with the Bearcat, our senior class, coming up next.
10 Minutes with the Bearcat segment. Back this week, we have the senior class of 2018. All 6 of them here with us today.
Yeah.
We got about 3 questions for them. No, it's not a BET cipher. I don't know if we be quick. I don't know if that's our strength. We want to play to our strengths. So we'll go around introductions first, and if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll try to match it up with the pictures as well as they go around.
I'm Nathan Sherfey.
Where are you from, Sherf?
I'm from Chehalis, Washington.
I'm Conin Oishi from Seattle, Washington.
Brendon McCullough from San Antonio, Texas.
Dylan Critchfield, Denver, Colorado.
Casey Thornton from Santa Rosa, California.
I'm Nico Troplent from Guadeloupe, France.
I'm gonna need to put text on that one, am I? Okay, now, fellas, senior year. Okay, on the week before we launch Midnight Madness and get into your last go around with the Bearcats. First question I want you to tell everybody that's listening, what's one thing you individually, and then maybe we can get into as a group as well, what do you think about as a senior going into your final basketball season that's different than when you were a wide-eyed freshman or even a sophomore going into a basketball season? We'll start with B.
Just my perspective on the whole thing. Like, I know going in what's expected in sorting week, how we prepared, and I'm just more aware of how I need to approach sorting week and how to get everybody to make it the most effective week of practice.
CO.
My real change from freshman year to now is really, I feel like it's our team. We get to decide how things work out. If we win games, if we lose games, it's kind of on us as a senior group. So I think that also brings the confidence level up for me. Like, I'm not scared to shoot. I'm not scared to mess up. It's my team. Mm-hmm. You guys all know how we play, so yeah.
Case.
I would just say you learn it better every year, and now it's the 4th year, so we got it down pretty well. It's a long season. You get tired, you got practice every day, so just taking care of our bodies and stuff is huge. And the knowledge to do that by now is way better than it was freshman year.
Sure.
I would say confidence and preparation. We know what to do. We know how to perform, and we're all now more confident with our abilities and know what we're doing.
Nico.
Just going off of what B said, we just know what to expect now from now on, and then all this knowledge that we've gained throughout these 4 years, we can just apply that and just have a great season this year.
Big fella.
Bouncing off of Casey, I feel like we know how long the season is now and what comes with that and how it can tear down my body anyway, and just how to keep that at 100%.
Taller bodies are more fragile.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, one thing about this team, from you guys all the way through the new guys, the 17-18 edition of Bearcat Hoop, what do you think people should be excited about that don't live here day to day and that they're going to see us on that first game against Lynn Benton, the JUCO exhibition, Portland State on the 14th of November, 18th against Northwest Christian of November as our opener? What should people be excited about when we take the floor? Case.
I'd say with everyone we have, we got good competition up and down. So starters are going to come ready to play because of the bench. The bench is going to get better because of the starters. So just an overall improvement in play is what you can expect.
CO.
I think chemistry is one of our biggest factors this year. We've been playing together for 4 years. We love each other like a family. And I think our chemistry has gotten better throughout the 4 years. So I think this year we're going to be running and gunning pretty well.
Dylan.
I feel like we got a lot of good returning talent, and by now we've been through the trenches and we know what it's like.
Sure.
I would say intensity and desire to win. We all want it more than anybody else, and I feel like we all are showing that. So.
B.
Versatility. I feel like this team can throw out some crazy lineups. I'm excited to be a part of that and cheer on the guys who are on the floor, and I'm looking forward to that aspect of our team.
Nico.
Yeah, I would say, but just bouncing off of Conin, just chemistry. We've been playing for 4 years now, so we all know each other's games and we all know each other very well. So we're looking to have a good season, just doing
Gotcha. Thing about this group, you six, and obviously you guys all live off campus in different spots, different houses, apartments, etc. What is one thing about this group people would be surprised to know? All politically correct, all appropriate for podcast sharing. What is one thing about your group that is unique, funny, tidbits? We'll give you time to think about it.
Dylan's a 7-footer.
They all thought I hated them freshman year.
Yes. They only thought, because it seemed, I didn't even notice, but they were saying like Nico only talked to B, and it was like
They
probably
thought I
because
hated him. They only thought I talked to him.
it was like probably because like they started together, and I didn't even notice. I was like, what? Really?
It was kind of hostile.
We had like 6 dudes walk up to you. Hey, what's up? Are you Nico? And you were like,
You just
yeah.
Well, because I didn't go to the camps.
Right.
So I just came with the international students.
Yeah.
And so they came a week or two later, and I had no idea who my classmates were. So I just walked to our campus with the international students.
Hey, so that might be a plug for any freshman potential recruits. When you sign with the Bearcats, you might want to work camp to get to know your teammates.
Yeah, it definitely helped.
Or
Like,
be more open on opening days.
Right.
yeah, right.
Well, I had no idea. I didn't know who you guys were. So. Because after that first scrimmage we had, which is
Yeah.
What changed that? What brought through the gap? Playing? Like, was it all the way
we
through the
played-
actual
we played
practice
kind of-
before we actually talked to
played a
Nico?
pickup game. We
Yeah.
played a pickup
Okay.
game and then-
Pickup games, yeah.
And then we figured out Nico wasn't scary.
Yeah, pickup games helped, and
Yeah, we played.
No, like-
games, too.
I don't know. We got along like real easy. Like we knew as a freshman class like that we didn't want to have the season that like the school had the year before,
mhm.
and like we all were talented and knew like we could make an impact, and we just got along easy. There was no like rife or anything. It was smooth.
This is going to be on YouTube. Everybody can see on YouTube what we're talking about. I want reactions to and the story behind this picture.
Hey, that's a classic. That is an absolute classic.
Big fella, you want to talk about what we're all looking at right now?
I'm actually really good at sleeping and developed quite the skill. Pretty much fall asleep anywhere except airplanes.
Yeah.
Except airplanes.
And this was camp, I believe, yes?
Yeah.
The final day of camp?
Yeah.
That was final day of the first week.
See what you missed out on, Nico?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Big fella was tired.
Oh.
Yeah, backstory to that. So, my brother and I, Chris, he goes here now, and so we're up in the hotel staying. Sherf, who I've never met, Dylan, who I've never met. They pull up to the hotel because we're all staying there the night before the camp, and just 2 huge guys come in and like, oh, okay, you're done, and Sherf, and then from there on,
Yeah, that wasn't.
from there on,
He's been sure for the first time ever picks me up in a Beamer. We drive from Portland and then we stay in that night's inn with B and Chris.
Yeah.
Share a bed with him. No, that was later.
Dylan also didn't. He thought we were staying at a 5-star hotel. He didn't bring a blanket or pillow. Brought a backpack to camp for a week.
Sure had 3 pillows.
You didn't have sheets or anything?
Sherf didn't offer to
He
give.
was saying it was
pillow.
too hot, so he took his sheets off and set them right next to the
Instead
bed
of giving you
instead
the-
of 3 feet across the room.
I had 1 pillow.
Obviously, character development was needed with Sherfy. It's a real problem. Oh, man. That's great. Hey, so one last thing I want to put on here. One game that you would encourage, when do we need people out? What early season game do you think you would love to have people at?
Yeah, for like first league games.
Okay?
Uh,
And that's LC on the first.
Beat the crap out of them and show everybody what we're about to see.
12-1 versus Lewis and Clark.
People should come to the Linfield game too.
Always.
always, always.
Always a great day.
And the Pacific.
Just all of them.
Yeah.
Just all of them.
Awesome. 10 minutes with the Bearcats, class of 2018.